So you're thinking of selling in Hermosa Beach. Watch this first. Now, what do I know about anything about selling homes in Hermosa Beach? Well, we'll just start with this. As the #1 realtor in the South Bay, we sell more homes than anybody. We've also sold more homes in Hermosa Beach than anybody. And we're right here in Hermosa Beach. We are in the heart of it right now where our offices are. So talk about who knows Hermosa, we know Hermosa Beach. So the most common questions that we get about Hermosa Beach are right here, I'm gonna tell you. So what makes Hermosa Beach different than surrounding areas or surrounding cities? And I'll tell you what makes Hermosa Beach different. Being here, working here in Hermosa Beach, the one thing that you notice, it's a small town. And in small towns in Los Angeles, to get that community feel is a challenge throughout the rest of Los Angeles. So you have this beautiful connection of community. The restaurant owners and the homeowners know each other. You're walking on the street and everybody knows each other. You're beach close, you have incredible weather. All of those factors makes Hermosa Beach a little bit special. It's easy access, obviously, geographically to the freeways. It's right along PCH, so getting to the airport is easy. You have the choice of 2 high schools in Hermosa Beach. You can go to Miracosta, which is in Manhattan Beach, or you can go to Redondo Union, which is in Redondo Beach. Both great schools. You get that choice being a Hermosa Beach resident. That's a big plus. The next question is, what buyer trends are happening in Hermosa Beach? You know, the biggest trend right now in Hermosa Beach is so many people are coming to Manhattan Beach to get their dream home, and they're finding they might be getting a little bit priced out. So as you step down a little bit further south into Hermosa Beach, the prices do drop a little bit. We'll call it about 20%. So as you leak into Hermosa from Manhattan, you can get a little bit more for your money. And I would just say it feels a little bit different than some of the surrounding areas. It's just a little bit more casual, calm, and a really nice sense of community. So knowing where these buyers are really coming from, it's important when you hire an agent or broker that they're really well connected into those buyers that are moving into the South Bay. And if you can connect with those buyers coming in so they can get an introduction to a home in Hermosa Beach to show how they can get more for their money and literally be feet away from where their intended spot was gonna be, is an incredible advantage to a homeowner. You know, are there specific months where you'll tend to sell for more money in Hermosa Beach? For example, summer, winter, etc. In general, real estate prices tend to move over a long period of time. And they move over a period of years. So they're either slowly moving up, or they're slowly moving down, or they're relatively flat. But I will say, almost without fail, that you'll see the least amount of activity and the least aggressive offers happen towards the end of the year during the holidays. I will say there are plenty of homes that sell during the holidays, but there are less buyers running around. It's just those that are generally more serious. They need a home. But if you're gonna pick the ideal time, right after Super Bowl, nothing to do with Super Bowl, but it starts to get busy. So you're looking at February, March, April, May, June, July, probably some of the best months where you see great offers, great activity, the most amount of sales taking place during that time. August is vacation month, so you tend to see a lot of people not in town. And we're busy again in September and most of October. Slows down November, December, and starts revving back up again in February. So how does the proximity to PCH, the beach, downtown Hermosa affect pricing? So Hermosa Beach is such a small little town, but it is very unique because it does have those little pockets where homes tend to sell for more or less in different locations. So if you put the pier right down the middle of Hermosa Beach, north of the pier is always more money. South of the pier is almost always less money. Walking distance to town is definitely a plus, but the further north you get in Hermosa Beach, as you get closer to Manhattan Beach, the desirability goes up tremendously, and you see prices elevate in the very north end sand section of Hermosa Beach. If you get east of Valley Ardmore, that's the cut-through street, that's west of Pacific Coast Highway, you'll see another price drop between Valley and Ardmore and Pacific Coast Highway. And when you get to Pacific Coast Highway and go east, whether you're south or north, you'll see prices drop again. So there are definitely segmented pricing pockets in Hermosa Beach. And then there's a couple little hidden gem areas that some people don't even know about that exist, but Hermosa Beach has a very small but unique hill section. And they also have a section called the Valley that most people don't know because it's just not commonly driven through. You can't see those streets, and you have some exceptionally large lots down there. I think a home sold there last year for $15 million or close to it. So you'd be surprised about these little hidden gem pockets in Hermosa. So what pricing strategies work best in the Hermosa micro markets? You know, there's a strategy that's used that's often costly to homeowners, and that is this purposeful underpricing of a home to create multiple offers and then sell for more money. I think you have to be really careful with that strategy in Hermosa Beach. Because the pockets are so different and prices are so different from pocket to pocket, buyers can get confused of whether it's priced right or not. And so it's better to be strategic about picking the price you believe it's actually going to sell at. It's the most likely way to get the maximum price. If you think it's worth $4 million, price it at $4 million. Don't go 3.5 and try to bid it up. And certainly don't go 4.5 and wait for someone to come along because it's probably just going to sit on the market. Pricing it right at $4 million is more likely going to net you the most amount of money. So wrapping that all back up, pricing strategy in Hermosa Beach, very, very important. Understanding the pockets within Hermosa and where the values change is also very critical. So when you are deciding to sell your home in Hermosa Beach, be sure to sit down with your agent to understand those different pockets and their pricing strategy and see if it aligns with yours.